Hello everybody, welcome to the Old Gold and Black for this very first weekly transfer update video. So if you haven't subscribed yet, then please do, and put the notification bell on as well so that you don't miss any future content. As well, if you've been watching the FIFA videos, they've finished now. I got a little bit bored of them. So the first thing to mention is the first departures this summer. Now, we do expect there to be quite a number of departures. If you think about the players who've been out on loan this year, or the younger players, or perhaps the ones who are on the fringe, like Rafa Mir and Roderick Miranda, etc., those sort of players. But the first one to definitely be gone is Ebanks-Landell. Remember him? He played quite a few times during the League One season as a centre defender, but wasn't able to make that step up with the Wolves to the Championship, or indeed to the Premier League. Hasn't been in a squad at all while Nuno has been the manager. Spent a couple of spells out on loan, but didn't particularly do well there. And now has been let go and has found himself at Shrewsbury Town, alongside the young player Ryan Giles, who a couple of days ago was announced that he's going on loan there for next season. That's probably a good move for him. He wasn't able to get much first-team football last year, a couple of League Cup appearances and one in the FA Cup fourth round against Shrewsbury. For further outgoings, Hause is on the top of Aston Villa's transfer list or wish list for the summer, and it looks as if he will be going to Aston Villa. He didn't have a particularly good start to his loan there, but by all accounts, he sort of found a way into the team. He's been playing left back a little bit, which he did for Wolves very early on in those days. But yeah, it's probably a good move for Courtney. He'll go and get some game time there. There have been a couple of quotes attributed to Ruben Neves regarding his link with Liverpool. Liverpool interested in buying him. The HITC website, which is not the best website for any sort of transfer rumours, but have reported this quote, which I have seen somewhere else as well, but this is where I found it, is that Ruben Neves is flattered with the interest, but that's all the quote was really. I imagine that whatever, it says £16 million rated fee, but it's going to be far more than that. He signed a new contract last summer until the end of the 2023 season. So if Liverpool or anybody do want to buy him, it's going to be a huge outlay for them. And I don't think that he's done enough this season. We've spoken about that over the last couple of days. But I don't see Neves leaving this summer, but there will be rumours throughout the whole summer. In terms of transfers this is what everybody's interested in, obviously. Danny Welbeck has been mentioned as a possible striking option for Wolves. Now, he's out of contract at Arsenal in about a month's time. He could be playing, well, he's probably injured. He was always injured. He could be playing tonight against Chelsea in the Europa League final. But Everton apparently were also interested. But the Liverpool Echo has quashed that, saying that Everton have cooled their interest, and that it could be that Wolves are looking at him for a possible backup to Jimenez. Rondon as well, as the rumours on that front have gone very quiet recently, probably due to the fact that Newcastle are being taken over at the moment, and that's a huge story up in the northeast. And the final one, Mukhtar Diakhaby from Valencia, the centre-back, has been linked with Wolves and Chelsea. £18 million is the reported fee for the Valencia centre-back. Now, he's 6'4" and a French under-21s international. Scored against Arsenal in the Europa League semi-final as well. Had one of his best games by all accounts for them in that game. I'll be very interested to see if this does happen. Chelsea, with the other team interested in him, could be out of the picture if their ban is upheld. At the moment, they're appealing it, and that's why at the moment they are linked with some players, but they could and probably will. I think there's 29 rules that Chelsea have broken, so it's likely that they will not be in the market for Diakhaby, but it couldn't be, he only signed for Valencia last summer, so it'd be interesting to see what happens with this one. But I think, as predicted, we would look at another centre-back and somebody in the sort of ilk of Willy Bolly. Imagine that back three then, with Willy Bolly one side and Diakhaby, a similar sort of player on the other side. We'd be unstoppable, like a brick wall. And the last piece of news is about the kit and the kit release. Now, I haven't got any sort of inclination as to when it is going to be announced, but there's been a couple of rumours on Facebook and Twitter complete, without any source, but the rumor is that apparently they're changing the sponsor from W88 to something else, and that's why there's been a delay. However, my personal opinion, and I think it's probably going to be true, I think it's been mentioned or touted on the Express and Star that the kit will be released in China, which, yes, it might be late because I think we'd start the Europa League 5 days or a week after that trip. So it is late, but I think that's perfectly within reason, and the amount of exposure that it would get being released in China at the same time as this mega store is open, I think is good, makes good business sense, and yeah, that's what I expect will happen. I don't expect Wolves to have changed the sponsor again. Can't remember off the top of my head what the contract was with W88, but I doubt it was for 1 season. Usually they're 3. But they did buy out Money Shop last year because they knew that they didn't like that, knew that the fans didn't like that. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see where it goes next. But anyway, thank you very much for watching today's video. I'll do another one in a week or so, or whenever there are some rumours to be discussed. Let me know your thoughts on the players discussed in the comments down below, and drop a like and subscribe and share this video around, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.